What's good? Welcome into this glorious hump day. I'm just waiting to make sure that this actually turns on before I start rambling about too many topics, because often the live stream does not start when I click start. Hopefully you guys heard the morning bell. There she is. Beautiful. So what's going on today? I want to start going over just kind of where the market is moving, currently speaking, so that we can gauge some stuff. I entered a trade yesterday on Matic, and it's not going hot at all. Luckily, it wasn't crazy leverage. I mean, it was 5x, so it was pretty crazy leverage, truthfully. Like, 5x is a lot of leverage. $100 in it, up to $500. But what's the market doing? The market's down. It's kind of like a break even, but I know a lot of altcoins are dropping aggressively, especially Matic, unfortunately. But let's see some of the news, see what's popping off right now, and ask why. I have the chats pulled up today though, so I'm ready this time. So if you guys are watching this, feel free to chat. Let's talk. So Ledger launches a custodial network for institutions. Nice, that's cool. That way companies actually get to hold their crypto, because I don't know that there's many solutions if they want to. FTX has begun to talk to relaunch internet. That's the stupidest shit I've seen. Who on earth thought it was a good idea to relaunch FTX? It's a dead company. It's gone. It's done. You failed. You effed up. No rebranding is going to save that. FTX 2.0, get cucked twice in a row. Buzzword or really secure crypto wallet. Yep. So I don't really see too much. Let's go on Rising, see if anything's priced to crash 50%, suggests Ben Cohen. Ben, okay, that's kind of sketchy. Ben is someone who I watched aggressively during the last bull market, because his technical analysis I'm a big fan of, and I like that he zooms out and doesn't focus on the day-to-day bullshit. So he was something that I actually took a lot of weight to his input. I added a lot of my decisions were often based off of him a little bit. So that sucks. UK Law Commission proposes classifying crypto as a new type of property. Let's fucking go. UK with another W, honestly. UK just keeps killing it. So I don't see anything super exciting. XRP, on-chain signals, whatever. Let's see the flow of money, and then we can start. I'm going to close out of my stock here, though. This is, oh, wait. This is the leveraged Bitcoin ETF on the stock market. So BitX, BITX. It is a 2x leveraged ETF for Bitcoin. Although the spot ETF is not approved yet, the leveraged ETF's approved. Fuck the what? I'm going to log off though. I don't really want to have that up here. We're going to focus just on crypto. So USD into USDT into ETH. A lot of money is going into Ethereum, XRP, Algo, FTT. That's very interesting. Usually, it looks like a lot more money is going into ETH than Bitcoin right now. But let's go look at the table view and sort this by the net flow. So money is leaving stable coins and Bitcoin pretty aggressively, going into another stable coin, but Ethereum. Ethereum must be doing pretty hot right now. No, I don't want to see the outflow. I want to see the net flow. Yeah. So money's leaving Bitcoin and Binance stablecoin and Litecoin, Pepe, flowing into things like Ethereum, CTC I've never heard of, Atom, XRM. I did those in reverse. Solana, which is what the classroom's on today. The classroom at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so a few hours from now, it's going to be on Solana. We're just going to go over it. It's actually got some pretty impressive metrics. It's just unfortunate that it's Solana. Despite the inflows of money, Ethereum is down. So it's very interesting to see. There's not always an exact correlation to that, but let's go see how the trades are kicking. So Polygon Matic, we're on the daily here. Got to zoom in a little bit. We'll go to the 15-minute. Unfortunately for me, and yeah, just unfortunately for me, is this too zoomed in? On what time scale did I do this on? This might have been, yeah, we're too zoomed in on this. It wasn't that long ago. I'm confused. I don't remember when I entered the position, but Yeah, I think I bought, yeah, that was it. Okay, that was it. Because I was like, it's not that long ago, but I bought right here. After we'd confirmed going back up into an uptrend, we had a double bottom here, right? Everything lined up. It lined up good for me. We had a double bottom here. We started to confirm the uptrend, and then we had a pullback, and I bought my Matic trade here. And then it went up, and I should have been paying attention and watching how it was slowing down. The RSI was starting to die out. Everything, like, it was a previous uptrend. Like, you could see, you could kind of make an argument that it had broken out, which is what I was doing in my head, that this was a breakout, and then we were coming back down to retest right here. Obviously, that didn't happen, and we completely plummeted down. I got stopped out of my position here, and then yesterday I re-entered my position, I think right here, as a long. I'm longing Matic, because I don't think that it's going to go down too aggressively. Maybe my bias here is going to be kicking in. Maybe I end up just making a mistake here, but truthfully, I don't think we're going to continue on a downtrend for Matic, and I believe it's showing some support. There's an unfinished auction up here on signals. This is one of the trading tools we use, up at 72 cents. Oh. Maybe not on KuCoin. Right, well, right here. There's 12,000 at a naked point of control at 71 cents. So I said 72, it's 71 cents. So I believe we are going to go up to 71 cents on Matic. There's another one at 66.5 cents that's pretty large. Maybe it was coming back down here to fill these naked point of controls, but these are small. These are very small. So I'm sticking through with this trade, and I'm doubling down. I know you shouldn't double down, but I'm doubling down. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass. Oh. It's actually funny because I bought some of the trade after I got stopped out here, and then it instantly spiked up, and I was like, I'm the greatest trader that ever existed. Life is good. And then it immediately came back down and died out. But here we are. Let's see just some movers in the market. So Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is something that I actually would like to short. It's gone up far too quickly for it to actually stay up here. On this 15-minute time scale, like, it's going up way too fast in my opinion. But the RSI is not overextended at all, and it continues to hold. Usually if something's going to rocket up like that, it's going to come, see this? This right here. Usually if something's going to shoot up, it's instantly going to start bleeding back down to where it should be. And then it makes a move, and it holds. When it holds, there's usually some support to indicate that it's going to continue on that. So the fact that on a larger time scale, so on an hourly, God damn it. On an hourly, the fact that we are continuing to shoot up and hold, if not climb, like we're climbing up, shooting up, climbing. So I'm waiting to see when this slowly begins to die. I want to see it start bleeding, and then I think it's going to fall off a decent cliff. I think there's some profits to be made, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. Because look at that. Even if it just pulls back to here, that's a 15% move. That's a really, really stellar move for the trading account, obviously. Not too much other than that going on. Let's check Bitcoin. Oh, there's too many things on this chart. I gotta remember to do the all-time historical index. So Bitcoin came down, which is probably why a lot of the altcoins started bleeding. Bitcoin is looking like it's bleeding a bit, but it's holding up right here. Right. Scoop. So we gotta, this is a moment of truth for Bitcoin. Can it maintain this 30,000 region? Otherwise, it's probably coming back down here to the 27, 28,000 range. Right, just where it was before. I believe we're at, we're in an up, I mean, it's not even I believe, we're in an uptrend for Bitcoin. I think anyone who can read a chart can see that we've been on an uptrend for Bitcoin for quite some time at this point. It's just a matter of how far does this uptrend go. And if you are watching this, like, it just, the first move was strong. Then we sidestepped, had a dump, and then we had the second move, which was also pretty strong. Then we started bleeding, which is not a great sign. That's not how I like to see the markets moving. I like to see its strength and have the moving averages come up to the price. I don't want to see the price go down to the moving averages. Then we had another pump, but this pump, if we're stalling out here, it's pretty much at the same peak back here. It doesn't look like the momentum's staying the same, but time will tell. Where could we go? Where on earth? Where could Bitcoin go if we do not hold this? Sorry, I'm just deleting some of these drawings. I always forget to delete, and then it just gets clustered. Okay, where could Bitcoin go if we don't hold this? So I am just going to draw some areas that we should be focusing on. So right here, we've spent a lot of time bouncing around this area, either on top of it or underneath it, and then we kind of are slicing through it here. We went through it really quick there, but regardless, we're not paying attention to that right now. Back here, same story, right? We came up, kind of touched it a couple times, more of a region. It doesn't have to be exact. And again here, we kind of consolidated here for a minute, and then we rebounded here showing support, which is what gave me that positive confirmation that we were continuing. Down here, this looks like a pretty strong area. It's interesting how staggered these are. This is at 22,000, this is at 25,000, this is at 28,000 or 29,000. So it's like every $3,000 or $4,000, Bitcoin just stalls out for a period of time. And then obviously we have all the way down here, or a lower low. Where could it go? Maybe we just consolidate down here. Maybe we bounce off this moving average and continue to ride it as support. I think that's probably the most realistic thing, because we have this area here where we consolidated for a while, so it kind of makes sense to have a very similar phenomena up here, consolidating, just waiting. But can't rule this off. Can't rule this or this off. Realistically, we don't know. I think this would require some major news to break. This would require something pretty dramatic to happen, but it's continued to happen throughout the market consistently, so. So I'm not going to be able to enter any trades today, because I am currently down bad on Matic, and I had my entire small account trading portfolio, not the investing portfolio. I don't trade with that, but the trading portfolio is in Matic, and it's down right now. It's just down this, not this. That almost scared me for a second. I bought it here, wrote it up, and then came back down, and now we're chilling here. So I'm not selling. Don't tell Josh, don't tell anyone, but I don't even have a stop loss on this. So my account might get liquidated because of it, but it would have to drop, well, I have 5x leverage, so it would have to drop 20%. We'd have to make lower lows on Matic for me to get liquidated. And truthfully, I think that's a pretty decent stop loss in and of itself. We'll just say I did that on purpose. Because like even the 72 cents, Matic is something that I'm very confident will do really well into the next bull market. So if I buy something like this and it goes down a little bit more and then continues to run, I'm fine with it. Even if it takes 2 weeks to close this trade, I think it'll be a winning trade. It's just a matter of time. That's pretty much it for the market, for what I pay attention to. I'm curious if there's people in here and what we should be paying attention to. I am one watching. That's me. That's me. What does the Kick live stream look like? Because if you guys didn't realize, OBS allows you to multi-stream. So look at this. I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Kick right now. Get at that. It's just a plugin I had to download. I'm curious, before I get off though, I want to see if the market open for the stock market has an impact on the price for Bitcoin. So the market opened 15 minutes ago. What happened? So market opened right here. So we got a little bit of volatility, but really nothing happened. It spiked up and came back down. We're just trading. We're just chilling on the same downtrend that we've been on. So this would probably be a decent trade if I could take a trade right now. That's not the tool I meant. Also, I thought I closed out of this. Get out of here. I realized I have way too many moving averages here, so EMA, exponential, and SMA, simple, and VWAP. Can I get a VWAP on this? Yes, I can. Oh, fuck. So I have to get rid of one of these, I think, in order to accept it. Well, we'll get rid of the SMA for now. I think because I have the free version, I'm only allowed 3 indicators. Oh, that's beautiful. That's exactly what I need then. This is exactly what I need. An EMA at the 9, weighted to the last 9 candles is beautiful. This SMA is not really doing too hot. It needs to be a little bit wider. So standard simple moving average, no. Volume weighted average price. This blue line here on it, and then I'm going to get off. This blue line is the median, the mean. It's what price is likely going to come back to at some point. Anytime we get too overextended, it's bound to revert back to the mean. That's just what everything does. Everything always goes back to the mean. This green shaded area is either 1 or 2 standard deviations away from the mean. So the volume weighted average price is just telling you a vast majority of the time that an asset is trading, it's going to trade within the mean, within 2 standard deviations of the mean. It could be 1, I don't remember. So anytime it comes outside of it, and that's why I was saying this needs to be extended a little bit, because clearly Bitcoin's more volatile. It's spending a lot of time outside of it. Anytime it comes outside of it, it's bound to snap back at some point. We just don't know how far out of it, right? If you were to have started shorting or started longing Bitcoin right here when we first got out of it, you would have been sorry, because you never would have been in profit. Same thing back here. If you right here immediately bought a long on Bitcoin, maybe you could have made profits if you closed it there. Otherwise, we just never came back up. So gotta be careful. Just a tool, just an indicator. All right, your time's your most valuable asset. I actually have a mug that now says that I just bought myself, which is very tiny, only for espresso. I think this live stream went significantly better. I like this live stream much, much better. I'm gonna continue on. It's Wednesday. I have a lot of shit to do today. I'm teaching in classroom in the Crypto Night Discord on Solana, and so I still have to put together that presentation. I have the information because I've researched Solana so many times at this point. I just need a little refresher, but then I have to create the presentation for it and then go live. I have live at 1 o'clock too. All right. Adios.